Hey guys, this is the behind the scenes and director's commentary of our new video, On My Way. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out somewhere first, link somewhere here, and come back to this video. Enjoy the video, everyone. Sue UW. I don't understand. Sue you, we're making this video for you. Literally. Okay.
Action!
So On My Way is a story about two individuals who are making their own way through their own journey to find that special someone that they're looking for. To really understand this video, you gotta know the song that is playing in the background. It's by a band called Boys Avenue and the song title is On My Way. And it's this groom singing about his journey to meet his bride. The lyrics will explain a lot. To me, this was one of the most romantic songs a guy could write for a wife. Even at that moment, I had my own rendition of a music video. I guess this was just too far back and I never imagined I'd be doing this today. The initial plan was a very different plan. It involved booking 4 different Airbnbs and shooting in random places. But Brian decided, you know what, let's just go all out. Let's get a set, let's go and find a tree. So that's what we did. It is 7:30 AM, 29th of June 2017, and we are about to start on probably the biggest single video project we've ever done. This video is based on the theme of searching for that one, but the thing is, all of us have different journeys that we all go through. It's either you learn through mistakes or, well, some people wait it out and save themselves for the one at the end. So obviously the story has 2 main characters, the boy and the girl, 3 supporting characters in the guy's scenes, and some random friends in the girl's scenes. They all represent different things. For the girl's friends, they just represent basically those friends you meet along the way who influence, have an effect on the choices and thoughts that you have. As for the guy's scene, the 3 girls that are in the 3 different rooms represent the 3 biggest sins you can commit in the relationship. First character, played by Jen, represents a time where mistakes aren't that bad. Her whole character is a character about change, trying to figure out who you are, what you like, and there's not really one thing you're focusing on the whole time. So Jen's character darts back and forth between different things, and you can't really pay attention to one thing because, well, that's where you are in life. You're trying to figure yourself out. The second character, played by Julia, she represents a lot of self-centeredness. In a relationship, be it friendship or a romantic one, it's give and take. It's more serious if it's always taking and taking and taking. That would be a step up from a simple problem like being unsure of things or having a lot of change in your life. It's more about your character directing me to go around the room. Jira's character is definitely a more serious problem of being self-serving and self-focused, because that's not a relationship. A relationship is 2 ways, and I guess some people have to learn it the hard way. I strongly believe relationships are built on trust, and that's the primary building block of a relationship. And when that is affected, nothing really stays the same. As that main guy character travels through these rooms into a more serious problems, that's where you end up. By the time it reaches the 3rd room, you can basically go through it all, but the deal breaker or the end to a relationship or a really bad twist to anything is disloyalty. Pauline's character represents what happens when this trust is broken. Of course, we didn't want her to seem like an absolutely horrible cheater because everyone's human too. But there is that moment where everyone will ask for redemption, and it is that turning point whether you want to continue or you want to turn back. And I guess that's why that room is the last room with only 1 door, because there's no going forward from that. You either make it work where you are or you make a change and get out of there. So I read comments where people have said, are you stealing back presents from your ex? And don't get me wrong, it's not a literal story where I'm telling you to do that, but this whole idea, this whole script was more intended as a concept story, so it's really open to your interpretation. But for me, I intended that action of giving presents in each room as like a symbol of how you leave a piece of yourself every time you go through something. And this guy is that naive first kind of experience with girls kind of thing, or you want to give your heart to it, so you really go out there and you give a piece of yourself. And you know, unwillingly or unknowingly, you leave that piece behind. I think everyone's familiar with this phrase where it says that you pick up the pieces of your heart. I believe that's true, but in reality, it's not as simple as as it says. I believe that that process of reclaiming your heart again really is difficult. That is what that journey back represents. It's not a simple process of picking up a present. It's struggling with that issue as you go back, be it that first step when you turn, or even that older wounds in your past that you have to struggle with. And that is that simple story of the present. Also, the bag represents where it all is. It's your memories, it's you. The presents go back into that place. It's not as striking, but when he goes through the final door, that bag turns into the box, that final box. And that represents your experiences, everything that makes you you. It turns into what you offer your final partner. And that is basically the whole play on all the boxes in the story. Because you offer your partner at the end of life, you. And she has to accept you, flaws, strengths and all. And all your experiences are summed up in that final box you will give your future partner. Everything was a production challenge. We built a set, we shot outdoors, we transported huge things. We're at the final shot of the day. We're running behind time because our fog machine got busted and we had to call in another one. Thank you so much, JF and Gary. All these challenges were a great learning process, but it was tough, like trying to figure out how each room was supposed to look. We had a really good team come in, Benji and Kino Visuals. They helped build the set, which was amazing. We had location managers help scout for a tree, which apparently is really hard to get in Malaysia. And I think in general, just coordinating something of this scale, even editing was a challenge, like fitting everything in and making two timelines work. But overall, all these challenges really made all of us grow as creators, production people, and I'm glad we did it. I also just want to give a huge thanks, a huge big shout out of thanks to everyone involved. It was not just our team, but it was teams from Jimbitious, Kino Visuals, everyone involved. And everyone in our core team as well. You guys did a great job. And especially Boys Avenue for giving us the right and allowing us to use music in our song. So thank you very much, and thank you everyone else for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Remember to smash that subscribe and like button. Share this with your friends.
I'm DJ Spinbad. Play, come on. Yo, what up?
That's really disgusting.
All the way from the south. Let me hear you say, come out. Shh. What?
I wasn't there the moment.
Oh.